Happy Friday, everybody. It's Corey back with the weekly Roundup, where I try and tackle a couple of the most pressing issues that I've talked about in your offices this past week. And before we jump into it, I got back from the GDA on Sunday, and cool thing in the mail. I got this. It's marking my 15 years with Patterson Dental coming up next week. So that's kind of a cool thing to come home to, and pretty proud of that. But let's go ahead and jump into this week's Roundup. So the first thing we're going to talk about is AR, accounts receivable. It's one of the favorite topics in the practice. I know that and cleaning traps, but one of the most important parts of your practice, because that's the money that's coming in. Lately, I've had a lot of people telling me they feel like they're working harder for less, and I get it. Prices are going up on things. However, you're still doing the dentistry. We still have to collect on it. So I talked to several offices, and they felt like they had a really good handle on their AR. But when we looked at it and looked at some reporting, they had some claims and they had some payments that were way out there past the 90-day mark. So what we want to do, just make sure you have somebody designated to that on a daily basis. They're looking at that report. They're following up on all the claims. If you can automate it, automate it. If you can offer your patients ways to pay online or through text, which we have available, I can suggest some things to you. Make that available. Make it as easy as possible for your patients to pay for the treatment. But more importantly, make sure we're collecting on the treatment. So at a minimum, run those reports on a weekly basis. But again, I would like to have somebody looking at it at least on a daily basis. So the things that are 60 days out aren't all of a sudden jumping into 90 days before we know about it. Because as we know, past 90 days, it's not impossible, but it's not that easy to collect on it. So hit me up, and happy to talk about some suggestions and some things and solutions we've got for you. So with everything going on, are we ever going to see a relief on products? And simple answer, yes, we are. We're already seeing it in the infection control categories. Good news, gloves that just a few months ago were $20 a box for 100. Those are now below $10 I'm seeing. So I saw a box the other day, Patterson brand, that were around 8 something. So the prices are starting to come down. We're starting to see a little relief on that, and that all has to do with supply chain and all that. So if you're in the market or if you've been kind of shopping elsewhere, let me know. Let's see what we can do. But gloves, masks, bibs, all those products that we were having such issues with over the past 2 years, we're starting to finally see some relief on that, which hopefully should translate on your supply budget as well, and you'll see relief in that. So anyways, hope that helps. Well, that's all I've got for this week. Again, let's work that AR report, make sure we're collecting everything that we're supposed to be collecting and we're not letting it stretch out past 90 days. And keep in mind, we're seeing relief on a lot of products, especially in that infection control category. So anyways, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on YouTube and you'll be automatically updated when I post these videos. If you have other topics or suggestions, feel free to email, text, or call with them. So until then, have a great weekend and we'll see you soon.